Tonight, we have another topic in our series of Advice for a 15-Year-Old Son, How to Be a Happy Husband. As always, there is a link to the article in the description. Go ahead and check it out. It's only a couple-minute read, but full of great advice. So take a few minutes, go ahead and read that. Tonight's topic sounds very simple, but in practice, it tends to be a little more difficult. It's listen to her. And again, this is one of those topics I think that definitely works well with your spouse or significant other, but can be applied to almost any situation. And the more that you actually listen, the better off that whole relationship gets. So listen to her. What does it mean? It's not necessarily in the sense of, hey, go to the grocery store and get me some bananas or something like that. Listening is about understanding where they're coming from and what their motivation is and compassion for the situation that they may be in or whatever they're trying to get you to listen to. And listening can be a couple different things. And one thing that it isn't necessarily listening isn't necessarily just agreement of what they're saying. You can still listen to them and understand them, but disagree with them. Listening, I think, is more about acknowledgement and hearing and understanding what they're talking about. And through the whole thing, I think there's different levels of listening as well. There's sometimes listening, they just want to talk, and they just want you there to listen, and you don't have to respond, you don't have to interact. It's just more somebody there absorbing what they're saying and understanding and in the strictest sense listening and not trying to solve the problem or do something about it. Just listen, plain old listen. Another is maybe they want you to listen and tend to agree or side with them, and so there's again listening and trying to understand where they're coming from and basically put yourself in their shoes. And then there are times when they talk and they do want you to solve, and they want your involvement in that conversation to help them try to solve the issue or whatever they want to share with you. So listening again, it's it's not just I know I have a bad habit sometimes of my wife talking and I'm like and then a couple weeks later she's like, oh well, said we were going to go do this, and I'm like, I don't remember, and yeah, we talked about it and you said well, that's me not listening very well. So again, very important skill. Takes a lot of practice and remembering to listen and hear them. So that's what I have for you tonight. Again, the more you can do that, the better off the relationship is going to be. So keep that in mind. So have a great evening. I'll talk to you tomorrow.